start marching. My name is Laura. I'm glad you're here with me today. Just getting our arms and legs going a little bit while we warm up. Just start opening your chest and separating those shoulder blades a bit. Today we're going to do an interval workout. We're going to do 45 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest, and we'll repeat that. We'll repeat each exercise 2 times. Shoulders are back. Let's just lift those shoulders up towards our ears and press down. You work at your own pace on a rate of perceived exertion scale of 1 to 10, where 1 is sitting on the couch eating cheese puffs. Extend your leg, lift your toes, and press your chest forward for the back of that leg. And 10 is call 911. You want to try to work at around a 7 or an 8. You can work faster than me or slower than me to reach that number. You're going to go ahead and get your own music today. Let you choose whatever you want, something energetic. Let's go ahead and pick our leg up, hold our thigh or our shin, and circle around. So if you need to just pause here and come back, feel free to do that. Draw your knee into your chest a few times. And then we'll switch legs. Try to keep that back nice and tall. If you need to hold on to the chair to keep you from swinging around, that works as well. All right, draw that knee into the chest. Very good. Our first exercise is still a little bit of a warm-up. I'm going to get my timer out. But what you're going to do is have your feet a little bit apart. Maybe interlock your fingers. And you're going to be moving your arms around like you're stirring something really thick and heavy in a pot. Be sure that movement comes from the waist instead of just your arms kind of flopping around. All right, turn my timer on and go ahead and start. So we'll stir one direction the first time, and we'll stir the other direction the second time. Really feel that in your core. You might be leaning forward a little bit as you stir. We'll stir the other direction next time. Breathe. So as I said, the first few are still a little bit of a warm-up. Working to get that heart rate up. Remember to always listen to your body. You don't want to do anything that hurts. No sharp stabbing pain. That's not good for you. All right, so I'm going to clip this on my shirt so I don't have to hold it. And we're going to stir the other direction the next time. Shoulders stay back and down. Belly pulls in a little bit. Helps protect that low back. And we'll go the other way. So there's a little small twist. You can make that smaller. You don't have to do the same movement I do. Do what's best for you. As I said, listen to your body. If it's telling you that something's just not right for you, listen. You can always go back to a march. Just try to keep moving. As long as you're moving, you're doing it right. Breathe. Feel free to get a drink during your 15-second rest. Your heart rate should be coming up. Moving up that scale. Perceived exertion, shoulders are back and down. All right, our next one, you're going to keep your feet just a little bit apart. Arms can go wide, and then you're going to reach across. You can just reach, hinge forward a little bit and touch your knee. Or you can hinge forward and reach a little bit more for your shins. We're not trying to get our head really low, so you don't need to try to touch your foot. Good job. Breathe. Hope you've got some fun music on that you enjoy. And you're singing along maybe. As your heart rate comes up, it's going to be a lot harder to sing though. That's also one of the ways to check your rate of perceived exertion, is if you can carry on a conversation or sing a song. If you can still do that in a normal voice, your heart rate's not up there very high. You're not exerting yourself very much. Same one again. Little windmills might remind you of toe touchers when you were a kid. My back is staying nice and long. I'm not rounding forward. Remember to keep that belly drawn in. Keep your core nice and supported and strong. Keep your neck long and straight as you hinge forward. Again, you don't have to do much of a twist at all. You can make it much smaller. You can go faster, you can go slower. Just do your best. Do what's best for you. All right, very good. So now our next one is going to be it's called a Heisman, a little triple step, and then a hold. So you're trying to stop your momentum by that little hold. Uses a lot of core muscles. Quick feet and then hold. Quick feet and hold. Keep that back pretty tall. Not rounding. Not doing a big movement with our back. Just really straight. Maybe a little turn, maybe not. Breathe. What number would you say you're at on that scale of 1 to 10? Up to a 6 or more. An 8 might be too much for you. So especially if you're just starting out. I'm going to do that one again. Remember, you can get a drink. Just let that heart rate come back down a little bit. One of the signs of good cardiovascular health is how quickly your heart rate returns to normal after you've exerted yourself. Whew. Doing great. Keep it up. Pause in there, stopping your momentum, really good for us. All right, so next one, make sure those shoulders are still back and down. You're just going to reach across. All right, nice and tall. Tap and reach. Chair's a little creaky on this one. Great job. I'm getting close. Nice, even deep breaths. Good, all right. Kind of scan your body and see if there's any really tight muscles. Relax them, keep those shoulders back and down. All right. Keep on breathing, keep on smiling. Just do the best you can. we go. All right, our next one is going to be a bicycle. So you're going to hinge back a little bit maybe. Maybe you don't use elbows. Maybe you just do knees. So try not to have a big rounded back here. Just bring your knees up, your elbows across a little bit. You can always slow it down. You can make it smaller. You can even speed it up if you want to. You can be going much quicker if you want to. All right. Lots of options for you to make this work for you. One more bicycle. Trying to get that opposite arm, opposite leg going. Really good for our brains. You don't want to be feeling yourself shifting a whole lot side to side. You want to be feeling those sits bones directly underneath you. Breathe. Chest stays up. Try not to sink in. Any second now, there it is. All right, you can always give your muscles a little gentle shake out. We're gonna do a little jog here. So it's a little quick feet, or just you can stay with the march, or you can alternate quick and slow. And just try to remember to have that nice tall posture. You can get your arms going. You can even do like a forearm circle if you want to do something with your arms. So it can be a slow, it can be quick, it can be, anywhere in between. You can speed up and slow down. Try not to smack your feet really hard on the ground. Protect our joints. Low impact. I'm going to reverse my arms the next time around on this one. Most of these exercises can all be done standing. Check that you haven't scrunched forward with your shoulders. Rounded forward, nice and tall. Breathe. All right. First direction if you're doing the arms. Keep it going. Almost there. Woo. Breathe. All right, very good. Maybe stretch your back out a little bit, your shoulders. Our next one's going to be a V step. So just think about the letter V. You're going to go wide, wide, together, together. Wide, wide, together, together. And if you want to, same arm, same leg. If you've never done that before, that might be a little bit tricky. Just keep working at it. You'll get there. So it's just out, out, in. Remember, you can go quicker. Keep that back nice and tall. We'll start with the other leg next time. So I'm leading with my right. Next time around, I'll lead with my left. Using a lot of abdominal strength here to keep your body, your torso nice and tall, your back straight. Good. All right, so I'm going to start with the other leg next time. Breathe. If you want to make it more challenging, do opposite arm, opposite leg. Out, in, out, in. Arms overhead, get your heart rate up higher, so you can always do that. That doesn't bother your shoulders. Or straight out. Wide, wide, together, together. Notice I'm not shifting side to side as I do that. Try to feel those sits bones right underneath you, the two bones at the base of your pelvis. If you have trouble finding those sits bones, just take a sec to sit on your hand. You'll feel those sits bones. You want to be right on top of those sits bones. All right, our next one is jumping jacks. So you can be doing jumping jacks. You can do one leg at a time. You can just go out to the side if you want to. With your arms, you can slow the arms down. Lots of options here. If you choose to do both legs out, maybe slide back a little bit so your thighs have more support, and that way your back is not arching back. You can still do jumping jacks. Using one foot at a time. It's too much for your shoulders, just go out to the side. Good, all right. Whew. Always check to make sure you haven't tensed up. A lot of people hold tension in their shoulders and their neck. So you don't want to be all tensed up while you're exercising. All right, remember arms overhead, get your heart rate up more. You can have straight arms. You are almost done. Breathe. The longer, farther into the exercise, the more that 45 seconds feels really long. All right, our last one is going to be, you're going to lift your feet and tap. So try not to slap your feet on the ground. You can do one foot at a time, or you can just pulse here, keeping that back really tall. It's harder than it looks. Sit tall, breathe, and tap. Pulse. You don't have to do the arms. You can hold on if you need extra support to keep that back tall. Keep that chin lifted, neck nice and long. If you keep your head down, it's going to be harder to get that oxygen deep into your lungs. Good. All right, maybe you give a little gentle shake here. 45 seconds left. We're almost there. I'm going to turn back to the front. I was just showing you how to that back nice and tall. And slide back so my thighs have a little more support. So I can keep that back tall. We'll do a brief cool down, stretch. Congratulations on finishing 20 minutes of interval training, also known as HIIT, high intensity interval training. So intensity doesn't mean you're jumping around. It just means you got your heart rate up there. So that's what this is, HIIT, HIIT. You just did it. In a chair. Breathe. Good. All right. Give your legs a little gentle shake, your arms. I'm going to turn my timer off real quick. My Gym Boss Mini Max. And then like I said, let's do a little bit of stretching. So we're going to bring those shoulders forward, press that low back out, and press that low belly forward. Little cat and cow here, rounding your back, and a small little arch at that low back. Again, always listening to your body. And then go ahead and reach up, lift through your fingertips. You might even press that hip on the same side down a bit so you get more space in that rib cage. And switch sides. Breathe and reach. All right, let's go ahead and do those hip circles again, holding your thigh or your shin, holding the chair if you'd like, if you're having a hard time staying upright, and the other way. We're moving around. Hold that chair. All right, good. Let's switch legs. And go the other way. Do some of the same moves we started with. Hands on your thighs. Hold that a little bit more this time though. Press. Press. And then reach your arms forward, separate your shoulder blades. Reach around. Hold the side of the chair, lift your chest, shoulders back and down. Relax that, take a really nice big deep breath in. Inhale and exhale. Let's do that one more time. Nice big deep breath in. And out. Thank you for being here today. Great job.